Welcome to the cage. Tonight we're reviewing Smackdown from April 9th, 2015, live from Dallas, Texas. On the panel, we got my good friends, Aaron, Buds, and the Murph.
New Day.
And,
Sucks.
yep, oh yeah, that's the stands out for the night. Initial thoughts, Murph.
Not a good show. Not too entertaining. I just didn't like it too much.
Alright, well, sums it up quick. Aaron?
I didn't mind it as much. SmackDown coming back around a little bit. There was some hype for this show, as opposed to the other SmackDowns that are trying to bring some names, but didn't quite live up to what I was expecting. Did see some bigger names here on SmackDown for the week, but still a little lacking of what I was expecting. I'd like to see SmackDown come back around a little more to compete with Raw and not just be a filler.
Okay. And my main man, Buds Lesnar?
Okay, overall, I definitely like the show was okay for a SmackDown. Definitely, it wasn't bad. I mean, the show's not nothing great.
No Randy Orton, not for me.
I don't know. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Ziggler and I enjoyed Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns. I enjoyed that whole thing. But it doesn't matter.
But how about Roman getting suplexed into the mid card?
Oh,
what's he gonna? Was he gonna fight for the Intercontinental Championship next?
yeah. Well, that's
Roll
how.
that fist up, Roman.
That's why, for me, right from the beginning, that's how the show opened up. Daniel Bryan came out, Ziggler came out. It was a good introduction for me. I enjoyed it, and then that kind of led us into the first match, which then we had Cesaro.
This is why it killed it for me, is because the introduction was good, and then you lead off with New Day.
New Day.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Sucks.
I mean, that is. I wish they went right into the match and there was no setup. I think that would have been better. But you're right, they went right into New Day.
How long am I going to have to sit back and watch New Day actually be a gimmick in the WWE is my question. They haven't realized this is probably the most worst stereotypical gimmick. When we look back and we do ranking shows, which we might even do, of the 10 worst gimmicks ever, New Day might be one of them. Maybe top 3 because it's terrible.
They stink.
Where is Lucha Dragons?
I wouldn't say they're that bad.
Terrible.
They're like a mix between
terrible.
They're like a mix between like a boy band and a gospel.
They stink.
How is that a gimmick?
I'll tell you this. I enjoy
Boy
Kofi
gospel.
Kingston in like singles, like he's entertaining, but with them it ruins his gimmick. They're just terrible.
It's just
they're
not
terrible,
a good
terrible,
gimmick,
terrible.
and it's very
They got nothing
stereotypical.
forward right now. Think about the way everything's so set up right now and scripted with the WWE setup. Where can you really fit these guys in to make things interesting? You can't.
My
You just stick them
argument to
together
that-
to hopefully push each other to do better things. That's why
Yeah,
they
but
do that.
the tag team division is so weak that how don't they do that?
Wait,
Anything's better
Wait,
than
listen,
that, man.
wait, the best part
Anything.
about that is they're in the tag team division and they have 3 people.
And they still stink. And the tag.
See, I disagree. The Lucha Dragons got me excited for the tag team division.
Lucha.
Seriously, I'm enjoying what they're doing.
Yeah,
There's
they're
some
good.
high flyers. The Usos are high flyers too, but they just don't have
Nah.
that. I don't know what the Lucha Dragons do for me.
I would like to see a Lucha Uso kind of rivalry start going for the championship.
That'd be
I
good.
think that'd
I
be
think
really
there'd be
good.
some great matches, get some laddered and table matches going there. I think
Yep.
that would bring a lot of eyes.
They gotta get the belts away from those 2 idiots.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Get
My
them
God.
out of
Let's
there.
get
It's
some
terrible.
NXT talent. Let's get
Yeah,
Blake
I agree.
Murphy.
Yeah. Blake and Murphy,
Buddy
get them in there.
I don't even know who that is.
Nah, but actually,
Exactly.
What? Blake
speaking
and
of
Murphy.
speaking of
Yeah, get
NXT,
back on the NXT
we had the
again.
next
You're
match.
slacking.
Speaking of NXT, we had the next match, which was Curtis Axel and Neville. Let me go to
Murph's boy. Next question.
We're gonna go to Aaron first because that is Murph's boy. What do you think?
That
about
is
that?
Murph's boy. But to come up out of the NXT and doing what he's doing with a lot of fanfare and a lot of expectations on his back, Neville has been really carrying the load. He put a hurting on Murph's boy, Axelmania. Twice. So it looks like Axelmania, he's just being used as a stepping stone nowadays. I hope something else happens with him.
He's not-
Because I really didn't mind him. With his gimmick,
not a
especially
bad wrestler.
who his father is, Mr. Perfect. I like that. But as far as Neville goes, I expect a high ceiling for this kid, and I like to see what he has going in the future. See what division or what title they kind of line him up for, and what mix they bring him into.
Buds.
Curtis Axel's less than perfect.
Axelmania,
Perfect.
brother.
Tell you that much.
What you gonna do, brother?
No, huge on Neville.
He's doing.
Always impressive. They're gonna put him in some better competition matches. The match was Rollins last week on Monday was awesome. They got to switch it up with him.
Yeah, I agree. Murph's boiling up over here, though.
Listen,
Let's see what he's got to say.
You may think I'm going to
Well,
hype up Axelmania, but I'm not. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to talk about how I doubted Adrian Neville, and Bud's got me hyped up on him, and now I'm an absolute fan of the guy. I think he's great.
Even over your boy?
Oh, yeah. This guy's great for WWE.
Axelmania, brother.
He's the definition of a high flight, the red arrow. Love it.
That's
serious.
That's
he
one
brings it. Mighty Mouse brings
do that
it.
to you after the show.
that might be the top finisher in WWE right now.
It's a good move. It's a good move.
I'll tell you what, Rollins high flying is comparable.
Let
but
Curtis
he doesn't
Axel
do it a lot.
Let Curtis Axel
He
like
doesn't do
wrestle
that.
wrestle Heath Slater or something.
Yeah.
Hornswoggle.
Daniel
Let him
Bryan
build the hype.
2.0.
Hornswoggle.
Where's Hornswoggle been?
He's been
Oh,
making-
by the way,
El
speaking
Torito.
of, let me just throw this in here quick because me and Bud's offset. We're talking about this the other day. Where's Zeb Coulter been? Come back, Zeb.
Yeah. We the
Where's
people.
Zeb
Who
been?
cares where Zeb Coulter
I
is?
like
Wherever
that.
he
I
is,
like- no, come on,
he
dog.
can stay there.
Do you ever see the signs he comes out with? Some of the stuff that's on it.
Zeb can stay wherever the hell he is
Zeb
right
needs
now.
to come back. Jude, I don't know how you feel about Zeb.
Not a Zeb guy.
Not a Zeb guy.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving is
All
right.
right.
I agree. And I don't know if you heard that noise a little while ago, but I'm pretty sure me just breaking that lamp in the studio was better than the Divas match that was up next.
Oh,
But I believe it was Natalia that won by sharpshooter. But Murph, I'll let you take that.
No, I'm all set. Next.
next question.
I told you
question.
guys, wake me up when Paige is champion, and there's some talent in that
I agree.
division.
Or Nikki Bella's on the screen.
Bring up NXT talent. Shout out Alexa Bliss.
Agreed.
Follow me.
Next, we had Erick Rowan and Bray Wyatt, which was just, to me, kind of filler. I think it was just get this in
What's
here.
up with your boy Bray now since Taker put him down, Murph?
I think he's just taking anything he can get at this point. A rivalry with Erick Rowan now.
Come on.
After these guys split up how many months
That's
ago?
I don't even remember why they split up and
it's-
when they split up,
and it's-
and now
Erick Rowan's a big dude, but he's like literally not as good as a wrestler as Bray Wyatt. He doesn't bring anything to the table.
They were thick before with the Shield.
Oh
and
yeah, it was the
Wyatt
best.
matchups.
Taking out Cena, taking out Bryan when Bryan turned like for a couple days,
Yep.
whatever it was the best.
again the convo returns to why did they break up this 3-person gimmick to begin with?
This is all the creative writing for the WWE
Why?
that I blame. Stop doing this. Stop putting the Big Show up against Roman Reigns. Stop doing it.
Yeah, but we'll talk about the Big Show a little later on. Next, we had the fifth match, which was Miz doing his BS promo for the Marine Force. So let's do this real quick. Let's go around and say what movie you would rather watch that's worse than Marine Force, but still worth your time.
Good idea.
Aaron?
The Marine 4, they're still making these movies. John Cena with Marine, like, oh, who knows how long ago? I'm surprised this is still going on. I'd rather watch Into the Woods, Holiday Musical, whatever it is, over this trash. Murph?
Dances with Wolves.
Hollywood. That's tough because there's a lot of bad movies, but it has to be Human Centipede.
1 and 2?
Both.
Double feature?
Same night.
Same
Back to back
night?
eating a
Ugh.
fresh dinner.
I'm going to have to go Lawnmower Man. That's a throwback for
Sling Blade.
anybody.
Sling Blade.
Sling Blade would probably be up on my list, too, as well as, I can only imagine, whatever the worst movie in the world
It's
is.
just trash. I just
Yeah.
still can't believe they're making those.
And then let's move on to the last match of the night, which was the most interesting to me. We had Daniel Bryan, Ziggler, and Reigns versus Big Show, Sheamus, and Bad News in a 6-man tag team. Murph, what'd you think?
It was, I don't know. I didn't like it. Could have been more entertaining for me, predictable. JT was calling the entire match pretty much as we were watching it. That's how bad it was. I like the Intercontinental guys in it, Bryan and Ziggler, but I don't care for Sheamus. But Wade Barrett, boom! Love it.
Yep, I agree. Aaron?
So 2 mood points for me just from watching this that came to mind right when I'm watching this is, first off, I was enjoying watching the battle for the Intercontinental Championship way more than whoever else is fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship. The competition for the IC title is way more interesting to me, and that's terrible because this is a lower level championship that's for mid-card guys. Second off, what is Reigns doing in this battle royal or
Big Show.
in this competition with IC title guys? It's like he doesn't belong.
Yeah, I feel like he's kind of been demoted a little bit just because Brock's not around. What do you think, Buds?
Suplexed into the mid card, baby.
Exactly.
Suplex City.
No Brock around. They're struggling. They don't know what's going on. They have the World Heavyweight Championship going between Orton and Rollins. And now, like I said, I'm more interested in seeing what's going to happen with this IC title.
Well, how come they aren't putting Reigns in matches with Rollins and Orton? What's the point of leaving him out? You're bringing him down to the Intercontinental division?
Because he's done, man. He's a scrub. They couldn't
not a
hack it.
scrub.
He's going to go fight for the IC title. How about we just throw him in the mix for the U.S. title
Why
at
do you
this
always have
point?
to sneak Orton in every conversation somehow?
Listen,
That's what I want to know.
you
Two
lame.
top things I took from the night, that there was no Cena, no Orton.
Woo!
I don't care about Cena, but Orton got to get him in there.
Nah, keep
The
him on
crowd's
the
digging him
sidelines.
right now. He's on a hot streak. He's got a good chance to win that belt at Extreme Rules.
If he wins that belt, I won't even watch it because I'll probably be sleeping. Because every one of his matches puts me to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he already did the jump off the back curb stop RKO, so unless he does it like with a backflip, not going to be impressed.
True. But all right, let's go around real quick. The total impressions for the night. Buds, what do you think? What was your final impression overall?
Hot C plus. No, B minus.
It was all right. Aaron?
I feel like we bring a lot of salt, not real like a lot of love for the WWE lately. This one SmackDown, step in the right direction for me. They had some hype to build it up. The storylines I'm seeing, though, just still not where I want to see them.
Murph?
The highlight for me is Mizdow coming out, making out with Summer Rae.
Ooh, left that out.
Left that out earlier. And shout out to WWE Smackdown going to USA soon. I don't know if that's going to be live or not yet, but that's a good
true.
move. Getting away from Sci-Fi,
true.
yeah.
I agree.
Going to USA
Yeah,
Network.
Sci-Fi's not really a fit. For
Yeah, I
them,
don't
it
like that, but
seems.
they're putting
It's
Raw
not
in,
something.
you know, and SmackDown, same network. I like that.
All right, well, that's going to be it for the night. We appreciate you guys listening. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to comment and let us know what you think about the night and about the podcast. And make sure to follow us on Twitter at The Cage Reviews.
Shout out Nick Monday.
Shout out Nick
Nick
Monday.
Monday.
Shout out Terry Reynolds.
Shout out Terry Reynolds, yes.